go. Okay, now we're going to talk about ancient Egypt. Ancient Egypt, our time period here is about 6,000 years ago, through all the way through Rome, because Rome controlled them. What's the main thing we're going to look for in our maps? 2 fingers of the Red Sea. And when we're talking about Egypt, we're going to find those 2 fingers of the Red Sea. Boys. Then we're going to go left. We're going to go left of the Red Sea, and then what are we going to see? What's the main river in Egypt? The Nile. The Nile. What does the Nile, which is the only river in the world that flows north, what does the Nile empty into, Sophia? That sea we talked about earlier. The Mediterranean Sea. So when you see that alluvial fan is what that's called. When you see the Nile and you see that top where it kind of looks like that little fan, boys, we see that little fan, that's the Nile Delta. It empties up into the Mediterranean Sea. Okay? Then we talk about the Red Sea. What is Egypt in the south called? Upper Egypt. What is Egypt in the north called? Lower Egypt, right? Greg's like, I knew that one. All right, Greg, here you go. You're ready for one. Greg's trying to hide back. All right, ready? What is that desert that the Nile separates? Starts with an S. The Sahara Desert. The Sahara Desert. Very good. You got it. All right, so there's standard 613. We're looking at the map. We're finding the Nile. We're finding the Red Sea. We're going left. We're finding the Nile. This is easy. All right, here's a bonus question. You're going to get a no prize for this. What are those areas of rapids on the Nile called? Starts with a C. Who can remember that? Cataracts. Here's your no prize. Good job. All right. So, what was the main thing? And this goes all the way from 6,000 years ago, all the way through when the Romans controlled it. What's the main thing that the Egyptians produced? It will be the absolute main thing that they produce over and over. You said food. Yes, well done, Lance. Food. The main thing they're going to create is food. Why? What does the Nile do? Floods. But not only does it flood, just like the rivers in Mesopotamia, but it floods at a time. They know when it's going to do that. Matter of fact, what did they base their entire calendar on in the ancient world? The flood season of the Nile. And instead of having 4 seasons, how many do they have? 3, right? Planting, harvest, and flood season. Everybody agree? Good. Hey, what's that called again? It's called my mom? That was a good time for your mom joke. I'm going to leave that on the video. All right, so we're not going to talk about your mom, okay? Or mine. Fighting words. All right, so quit. Knock it off. All right, we got to get food. So we know that the most important thing was crops. What's that called with an I? An I again, and we're controlling water. What's it called? Oyster? What's that I word when we control water? Irrigation. We know that that's very, very important for the Egyptians. They use a lot of that same irrigation tactics now. All right, well done. So we know their calendar is based on the cycles of the Nile. Good job. What is it called? Catherine, have I come back to you yet?
Yes.
Okay.
Like 6 times.
Quiet. It's what we do in all civilizations except ours do this when they classify people. What's it called? Having what? You want to pass it? Pass it to Ron. Social classes, right? And how was the Egyptian social classes, Birchfield, how was it shaped? Like a pyramid. Who was on the... All right, here we go. Coming back to you. Who was the very top person on the Egyptian social class? always going to be on top? Starts with a P. H. The Pharaoh. The Pharaoh. Well, then there you go. Now you're off the hook, Harris. Smith, I'm going to go somebody else. The Pharaoh was on top. Now let me ask Colton. Oh, Colton. Colton. Who worked for the Pharaoh in Egypt?
Someone knocking at the door. Dad.
Who worked for the Pharaoh? Reagan. Everyone. Everyone worked. Boys. Enough. Everyone worked for the Pharaoh. Good. What kind of religion did they have? What? Okay. I don't know who that was. All right, pause. All right. Don't pause. We're just going to roll with it. It's going to be fun. Who was that? Joey. All right, hey, Ethan, tell Joey to sit out. You guys, sit outside the screen. You guys sit over there, not in the screens. Get up. Sit down. Sit. Ethan, give your seat to Chloe. Ethan, give your seat to Chloe. Asher, give your seat to Mackenzie.
Well, I thought you meant me. I was like, what?
All right, here we go. Getting back to it. All right, here's a tough one. This is a tough one to remember. Okay, but it's on there. And it may be a question. What were the two types of slaves in ancient Egypt? No. Two types of slaves in ancient Egypt. Hold on a second. Go ahead, Brett.
One to work for the Pharaoh and one to...
No, there are two types. And this is going to be the same. It's going to be the same as it is in Greece. It's going to be the same in Rome. The two types of slaves. Oh. She's saying the answer. Say it loudly. Yes. Yeah. I got him. Yeah, I got him. Yep, see it. Yes, you're right. The two types of slaves in ancient Egypt. Foreigners. Foreign slaves. Those captured in battle. Those were not treated very well. And then you've got domestic Egyptians from your own place who purposely sell themselves into slavery to pay off debts. Okay? We're going to pause right there. We're going to go to lunch.